Arjun had always been busy, whether it was work, family, or planning his future. His mind was constantly racing. No matter where he was, his thoughts were always somewhere else, worrying about deadlines, planning for tomorrow, or regretting yesterday's mistake. One sleepless night, as Arjun tossed and turned, he realized that something needed to change. The stress, the constant noise in his head, it was all becoming too much. In a desperate attempt to escape it, he decided to watch some TV, hoping it would quiet his mind. But even as the show played, he couldn't shake the restlessness. As he sat there, something caught his eye, an old bookshelf of his father, dusty and forgotten. In the middle of all the worn spines, one book stood out. It was pristine, white, almost glowing amidst the aged covers. Curiosity piqued. Arjun got up and walked toward it. He pulled the book from the shelf, feeling its weight in his hands. Slowly, he opened the cover, unsure of what he might find, but drawn to it, as if the book had been waiting for him. The book talked about something Arjun had never given much thought to: the present moment. It said that all our worries, fears, and stress come from living in either the past or the future, and that true peace can only be found in the present. As he read, Arjun learned that the mind has a habit of pulling us away from the present, constantly dragging us into worries about tomorrow or replaying the regrets of yesterday. But the book also showed him that there is a way out. It's through mindfulness, the art of living fully in the present moment. For the first time, something clicked. Arjun had been so focused on the future, so caught up in his worries, that he had been missing out on the only thing that truly mattered: the present. He realized that he wasn't really living, he was merely existing in a cycle of constant planning and stress. Determined to make a change, Arjun decided to put what he read into practice. The next morning, instead of rushing through his routine, he made a conscious effort to slow down and be present. He started with something simple: his morning coffee. He sat down with his cup, took a deep breath, and focused on the moment. For the first time in a long time, he truly tasted his coffee. He felt the warmth in his hand, noticed the flavor, and listened to the sound of the world waking up around him. Throughout the day, Arjun found moments to practice being present. Whether it was during a walk in the park or while listening to a friend talk, he reminded himself to focus on here and now instead of letting his mind wander. Over time, Arjun noticed something remarkable. The more he practiced mindfulness, the lighter he felt. The anxiety that once consumed him started to fade. Life didn't become easier, but it felt different. Challenges didn't overwhelm him as they used to. He no longer felt the need to control everything. He realized that living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the future, but rather it's about not letting the future steal the beauty of this moment. By being fully present, Arjun discovered a sense of peace and happiness he hadn't known before. Arjun's journey began with a book, but the real change came when he applied its lesson to his life. He learned that mindfulness is not just a practice, but a way of living, a way of freeing yourself from the endless cycle of worry and finding joy in the present moment. Take a moment today to be fully present. Experience the peace that comes with mindfulness. Like Arjun, we all get caught up in our thoughts about future or past, but true peace comes from living in the present. So I invite you today to take a moment to slow down, breathe, and practice being fully present. Whether it's during your morning coffee or a walk outside, focus on the now. Trust me, you will feel the difference.